Not to get too deep right off the bat here, but this is going to be a Tyler Childers video. And I've done a few of Tyler's videos over the years, but it's been a while. And I got a message from a subscriber, Lowell, and his dad, Wayne. And Lowell, unfortunately, just lost his dad, Wayne, but he sent me this really heartfelt note about how my videos were something that they shared together and would pass back and forth because of the deep, because we go deep sometimes, right? A love of the music and a love of the message behind the music. And in particular, I'm not going to read everything that Lowell shared, but, sometimes it just takes these little connections in life, these little serendipitous things from people around the globe, just to make us feel like we're not alone in this at all. And I, for one, just want to say thank you to Lowell and your father, Wayne, and everyone out there that watches these videos, that it does mean something to you. It means the world to me that I get to do this for a living. And so when you send me these messages, I love it, okay? And you made my day. So this is for you. This is Tyler Childers. This is Follow You to Virgie. Now, I have heard some of this before. Let's do the whole thing.
Back before these calloused hands and all this work, we used to sit up at the flats, acting like we live forever, getting high and skipping class. Yeah, I reckon we were heathens, but in her eyes we were saints. Now you're calling all the boys home, 'cause heaven's angels carried her away. So I will follow you to Virgie, although it hurts me so to lay to rest this mountain beauty that the Lord's called home. And I can see her up in glory, I can see her through the pines.
All right, real quick, let's talk about actually, you know what? Let's talk about his voice. I'm such a big Tyler Childers fan. I got to see him fill in for Sturgill 2 summers ago, 3 summers ago, no idea, when during Willie Nelson's, like his annual thing he does, he comes around. And Tyler, I didn't expect to see him there. And he, of course, brings his band, he's head-to-toe denim, singing with his hands in his pockets. When he's done with his verse, turns his back to the crowd, just looking at the drummer, his bandmates, just like total dude, right? But his voice, man, it just carried so much. I was such a fan before I saw him live, but after I saw him live, I was even a bigger fan. It just carries. It's unique. It's distinct. I'm just a huge fan. The harmony of this tune, right? He's got capo 3rd fret, okay? So the sound of a G shape that you make with capo 3rd fret is a B flat major. And he's doing this little, kind of slide in and then goes over to the 4 chord, which again, E flat major. That would be your C shape with your capo 3rd fret. Now you do have a 5, it goes to an F there. So basically a 1-4-5 in B flat is your tonal center. All your melody that B flat major all day, heavy emphasis on that, right? That heavy emphasis on the major 3rd, that D over B flat. And as far as the song goes, let's just keep watching. We'll get into it in a minute.
Back when all us boys were trying to make sense of all these strings. I can see her in the corner, just singing along to all our crazy dreams. So I will fall.
That's a great line. Make sense of all these strings, but I see her sitting there in the corner making sense of all these dreams, because that's what you sing about. Awesome line, Tyler. Awesome. What a stanza, whatever you want to call it. That was killer. And I love that it opens with the double verse, then the chorus, then a single verse, then chorus.
Follow you to Virgie, although it hurts me so to lay to rest this mountain beauty that the Lord's called home. And I can see her up in glory, I can see her through the pines.
Make it dominant.
And I will follow you to Virgie, 'cause that's what us boys are for, to help you out when you get weary and you can't go no more. And can't you see her up there, Cody? I can see her through the pines.
Says the name of his brother.
Saying, boys, be good.
I just love Tyler. Now, clearly Lowell shared me this because he just lost his father, Wayne. And the story is about, a mother dying and her sons, whom she's always loved and supported and put those little firm guardrails in to keep bouncing them back towards the middle and towards each other, right? We have a saying in our house, I have 4 boys, brothers stick together. Right, and so it's not always make sure one of them goes too far, but that they stay together as a pack, right? And so just the story of being a child and coming up, and all the trials and tribulations. But I love that middle verse, or the second, or I guess third verse, but the second time you go into it, where it talks about this. And the songs, it makes me believe this is his mother, his lost. And then when he says the name of, I assume it's his brother, I feel like that's actually his brother's name. Like this to me feels like something he wrote to help his own healing. And I don't know the details, but I'm gonna finish with this. Lowell left me this little quote from Philip Larkin's poem, The Mower. It said, "The first day after a death, the new absence is always the same. We should be careful of each other, and we should be kind while there is still time." And isn't that the truth? Isn't that the absolute truth? Anyway, Lowell, thank you for being a subscriber. I'm so glad you could share this with Wayne. Everybody else out there, if you dig the vibe here, you can tell it's a little different. Please hit subscribe. If you'd like to take my lessons and courses and support this channel, that's on guitargate.com. First link in the description. Keep playing. Keep it in your hearts. Keep it in your hands. I'll see you around the way. Cheers, my friends.